Hello everyone and welcome to another rendition of the fastest 2 minutes in fantasy with yours truly, the Commish. Week 2 power rankings and recap coming your way right now. First we have my team, Magic Quiz on my wins, going up against Ethan's team, Billis on McFoyle. Unfortunately, it came down to Sunday Night Football, and what happened was that Aaron Rodgers did not throw to Martellus Bennett, but instead threw to Ty Montgomery. Hence, the 8-point win for Ethan. Next, we have Jonathan Koenig, woohoo, I scored points, versus this team has a name problem, David Hebert. That's right, John, you came out with a big win last week, but this week you put up a dud. Looks like you're going back to old habits. And Dave went from just an okay effort to a whopping 138-point effort, while he crushed Jonathan almost by 100 points with a big win. Next, we have Team Goldman versus Team Gittagerb. Gus versus Eli. Eli living up to his extremely boring team name with the 46-point effort, and Gus with a surprising 114-point effort, mainly led by Tom Brady, the GOAT, and CJ Anderson. Next, we have G still has the best team name in the league versus Joey, the worst team name in the league. That's right, Spider 2i Bananas comes up short yet again to Joey's boring team and his boring team name with the Todd Gurley effort. Lucky him. Too bad he has Russell Wilson. That's gonna bite you in the ass eventually, Joey. You watch. Next we have Kaiser Sote's Space Browns versus Totino's Pizza Rolls. Tyler versus Wemmer. The battle of the old roommates. And who comes out on top yet again is the newcomer. The person we had no idea who knew nothing about football, but in fact he knows everything about football. And Wemmer, 44 points. Your team, I mean, and finally, with TJ's team, we have Morgan Kusher for the Pushin versus Steven's team, Team Da Vinci. Team Da Vinci, despite a terrible week 1 effort and losing his #1 pick, comes out with a big win. With like barely anyone who scored points, 78. That's because TJ's team just was not good. Zeke got shut down just like the entire Dallas offense. And he loses in week 2. Now, looking at these scores, we see a lot of 1-1 teams, a couple of 0-2 teams, and a couple of 2-0 teams. So what does that mean? That's right. It's time to reveal the delicious, lovely power rankings you've all been waiting to hear. Boom! Week 2 power rankings. Let's go through them. Moving up the rankings this week from 2 to 1 is the boring plebs. Joey, congrats, you're #1. Woo! You know what? Stroke your dick some more. Is that what you wanted me to say? Oh wow, Joey, you're the best team in the league this week. Only this week. So wow, go stroke yourself or something. Go have fun in Groton with Ruby. #2, Totino's Pizza Rolls. Tyler, the newcomer. He knows things about fantasy somehow. Yeah. #3, Dave's team. This team has a name problem. The big jump up the rankings with a huge 140-point outing. Let's see if we can keep up those points for this week. #4, I just quizzed on my wins. I dropped 1 point. I didn't know. I should have probably put myself lower. This is where it kind of got iffy for me. #5, woo, I scored points. John, taking the dip from #1 all the way down to 5, because that's what happens when you only put up 50 or so points. 6, Doyle Son McFoyle, a slight bump in the standings. You beat me barely, but you know what? I'm sure you'll do better, and you won't get lucky just like you didn't get lucky last year. #7, Team Get It Job, Gus. Good job, Gus. You're the 1-1. Yeah. 8, more for the pushing. You lost this week, and maybe win next week. Who knows? Team Da Vinci bumping up from last place to 9. Team Goldman's huge drop all the way down to 10. And the bottom of the barrel, Spider 2i Bananas and Kaiser Soze Space Browns. That's right. That's the end of the week 2 power rankings. If you have any questions, debates, issues, concerns, shit talking that you need to think that needs to go down, please let me know on the Facebook group, or just let me know personally. And now for the week 3 preview for next week. We're looking at the matchups for next week. We have myself versus Wemmer, Dave versus Gus, Steven versus Eli, John versus Joey, G versus Tyler, and the Battle of the 802. possibly the most hype battle since Clegane Bowl hype. Who knows what will go down in the Battle of the 802? You will have to tune in on Sunday and Monday to find out for Week 3